All right, boom. Let's talk a little bit about what's been happening lately. So start off with the North American Last Chance qualifiers featuring Sag and Sully TFT, who were able to get the win and advance through. Soju Prestivent, did you watch LCQ at all by any chance?
I watched a little bit. I think I watched like a game.
Okay.
I did. My sleep schedule was like so messed up because of the China server. So I just slept through all of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I think
totally
I
fair.
watched like one game near the end. It was okay.
It was okay. Anything stand out to you at all?
Uh,
The high level
the
of play, the good-looking casting, good-looking casters.
I mean I was surprised Solus went dead last, but he told me that he didn't sleep for like 30 something hours.
Yeah.
But I think the players in there were like pretty weak. So
I think Sag is good. Like, I think, unironically, I think Sag is like a middle of the pack player at regionals, which means he's pretty damn good.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about. You don't have to drop your opinions on Sag because we're here to talk about the North American players, but we just kind of want to talk a little bit about LCQ. If K3Soju and Prestivent watched it, which looks like they were busy grinding super servers, so they're a little bit busy. But let's talk a little bit about something else that's also very exciting right now, which is Set 8 has actually given us a little bit of a preview. The dev drop showing us TFT Monsters Attack. We're not going to talk too much about Set 8 just because we don't have that much information, but kind of want to get a little bit of like the first reaction. So let's start off with Prestivent. When you see Set 8, are you excited for it? What's one thing that caught your eye during the dev drop?
I am excited for it just because I'm glad for Dragons to be gone.
Amen, brother.
The thing that caught my eye, I like the chivis. That was like the main thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't put much thought into it because I've just been thinking about like 7.5 or like right now.
Hashtag ad.
Do you own any chibis right now?
Oh, like on my account?
Yeah. Are you cutscening anybody?
Yeah.
Which one?
I spent too much money on these chibis.
Oh, okay. You're the whale. Thank you for supporting TFT.
Yeah.
Prestivent's keeping TFT alive. Actually, I saw Soju bought his first one too. I think you have Ash, right?
it's a grief. I don't even use it.
What?
No. It's
I
not
think
good.
What do you mean
I
you
have,
don't
like,
use it?
3
That
of
means you're
them
not
now.
killing anybody?
No. Oh no. No. Bro. No. I bought like 3 of the cutscene ones, but like they're not good. I went back to the Moldiver.
What? What do you mean they're not good? What's bad about them?
Oh, the Moldiver's better. Also,
Moldiver
like
didn't
sometimes
have
like
this.
you wait until the round ends to decide whether you buy your shop. And then sometimes you just get griefed because you're in the middle of cutscening someone, and then you have like 1 millisecond to buy your shop. It's actually really bad.
Oh, I never
yeah.
thought about that.
No, it's true.
I've
It's
never
pay to
used
lose.
the cutscene, but that sounds
Milk has
It's actually pay to
complained
lose.
extensively to me. Milk keeps saying that the cutscenes is pay to lose because you can't buy your shop for the second
Okay,
half.
we
of the
gotta
round.
we gotta reverse this monetization plan. I'm gonna go back to set 2, the pay to win map, make damage be based on when you take it, and then run away from it. Highly skill expressive.
Yeah. That's okay. Bryce, or actually Soju, what are you most excited for Set 8?
I think the colors, like it sounds troll, but the colors make a difference. The colors are like really nice, and then also I saw MF, which is a cool unit. Also dragons are gone. Also the augment system seems more unique, but hopefully it'll be balanced. I'm glad augments are staying though. So
Good. And I think we don't want to spend too much time
Yeah.
again. So Bryce, what are your first impressions of Set 8? What's gotten you excited?
We know basically nothing. I'm excited that Ramus is in, and I'm excited that I don't have to play set 7 anymore.
I think I echo that too. I'm ready to put Set 7 to bed, but also, I think Mech looks like it's back, which is, I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but that brings a little bit of nostalgia back.
Kiyun to Worlds, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's Kiyun set. Set 8 will be the best set for Kiyun. Just watch. We have one other thing that we want to show. This is Bryce's presentation. Bryce does a thing before each TFT regionals, or rather North American regionals, where he interviews the players and asks them about things like play styles and questions about heading to the event. And that's all secret. We're not here to leak their tech. But one thing that is interesting is Bryce asked them to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of their current skill. And Bryce wanted to show you the graph of where players' confidence levels currently are. And as you can see, most of them skew towards 8 to 10 with, a decent clump around 6. And then there's a few players who just are down the dumps on themselves, saying they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Bryce, what's your immediate takeaway when you look at this?
Yeah, I just think it's really interesting. Most of the stuff that I gather is qualitative in my interviews, but I think that I have 2 quantitative questions. This is one of them. scale of form 1 to 10. Kane, I'm actually down to run a poll to see if chat can guess who the 10 is.
Yeah.
Because I think that's kind of interesting. But I think it's really interesting to just look. Okay, so obviously people are coming in with extreme confidence or lack thereof. No one on a 5 is kind of interesting, right? Everyone,
no one thinks they're in the middle.
Everyone's to lean one way or the other, apparently, as it relates to their form. But you have a decent amount of confidence, which I think reflects that everyone's really preparing.
It's true. So I actually want to ask Soju, Prestivent, any guesses who ranked themselves 1? The hint is it's neither of you.
Oh, probably Milk.
Milk, Prestivent, any guesses?
Mel gave an answer, right?
Oh no, this is kind of unfair. Milk did not answer.
That's
true. I think
it's
it's
everyone except for Milk.
I think it's either. I think it's Malala.
I think it's Malala too. This guy's not. He's not like. He's playing Infinite ARAMs.
He's plays ARAM and Summer's Rift. Queues up, goes 8th, leaves the game.
Okay.
Well, that's it
And
for
then
me, GG,
any guesses
guys.
on who's a 10?
Oh.
I'll give you another hint. It's
I have
neither
two
of you.
guesses.
It's neither Soju or Prestivent.
I have 2 guesses. I have 3 guesses.
I have 3 guesses.
Actually, no. Oh.
You have 4 guesses? Hit me with 2 guesses, Prestivent. Who's the
Okay.
10? Who's the 10?
It's either Socks or Goobums.
Okay. So
I don't think it's Goobs. I think it's Socks or Casper.
All right.
I think it's Casper. I don't think it's Socks.
Lock it in. Lock it in. All right, Bryce, you want to reveal?
Yeah, he fucking nailed it. It is Casper.
Casper is the
Yeah,
10.
Casper's the 10. And I honestly don't remember the 1 off the top of my head.
It was Malala.
It
It was
is
Malala.
That sounds right. But
Malala's so
there were
down to the
a few
dumps.
of them, though. I mean, there were a few people that the 2 was pretty low. There were a bunch of people who were like, I'm not playing this game.
All right, well, with that hopefully gets your appetite whet for the rankings. And with the rankings, we always start off with the snub list. So we share who didn't make the top 15. And the rankings released just a couple hours ago. So people who saw it on Reddit, for example, or Twitter already kind of know it. But we can go ahead and show the votes for people who are on the outside. So it's an exclusive to the podcast. So in 16th, we have Clear at 14th. Right behind him is Degree. Degree getting most points from Natures, who put him really high up. Then we have Kyvix at 12, Malala at 20, Sully at 21, and Sag at 2, meaning 2 players did not get votes. That's Dace and Taco Bell Wi-Fi. Neither of them got votes. I'll just toss it over to Prestivent. Do you think any of these players deserve to kind of be in the top 15 that got left out? Now that the rankings have had time to breathe, it's been like 3 days since we asked people. What do you think?
In the top 15,
It's a yes/no question.
no.
Okay. Soju, do any of these people you think have made their way, after watching them, develop over this week through in-houses or whatever, do any of them deserve to be in a top 15 compared to some of the people who are in?
Top 15 maybe, but definitely not top 10.
Okay. And who specifically is the strongest player here on this list of snubs, do you think?
I think it's Sully or Clear. But Clear
Interesting.
doesn't really play in houses, and Sully sometimes ends his games. But I think sometimes he's in a really good spot.
I would probably put Clear from this list.
Interesting. A lot of respect for Clear. He's in chat, of course, spamming in all caps, trying to get himself up. That's some Clear propaganda if I've ever seen it. Bryce, any commentary on this snub list before we move on?
I ranked Clear, so I definitely think he should be there. And I think as I've gotten more and more into my prep for regionals, I think Sag should be there.
I think Sag has definitely had a lot of room to grow. I'm actually interested in hearing Soju's thoughts more about Sully, just because he's not a person that's mentioned really often. And the only other person that's ever hyped up Sully is Appies, who's, again, I can't help but think that because Appies, the first time he ever talked about him, ranking him, was that he had the same first name as me, is kind of troll.
What's so funny about it, though, is that they have the same first name, but what Appies really loves about Sully is that playstyle-wise, they're actually quite similar. Sully thinks about unit interaction very similarly to how Appies does, and there are almost no players on the server that think about it like that, so it's really funny they both kind of have that same stylistic approach to the game.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I think Malala and Kyvix, their confidence is not good. So I don't think that they would move up to the top 15. But here is the top 15. So let's just walk it down. We have Dish Soap at rank 1 again. It's only been the second time we've had a repeat rank 1 done by Birdosaurus. And it's funny that's in the same sets, right?
Yeah.
You know, they've had Birdosaurus and Dish Soap, which is 2 players who have had great performances. Asa gets number 2, one of his highest placements yet. There's a lot of respect for Asa. And then you have Milk at 3, which I think would probably be the biggest change going into today. If we were to poll everyone and ask everyone ballots right this moment, people would probably say Milk a lot lower. But you can just kind of tell the respect that Milk has, Bryce.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny about this is, look, maybe this is the time. Like, maybe this is the one time that Milk actually, like, doesn't know what he's doing and should be ranked lowly.
Yeah,
but
we'll
the thing is, I swore to myself that I would never get baited by that again. Because I feel like everyone has been baited by Milk pretending he's bad at TFT at some time or another. And every single tournament this man plays in, he pops off. So I don't care if Milk is averaging an 8 in scrims, has a master's buff, and is like 4 starting Cloak tomorrow. This man has a good damn shot of finishing in the top 8 of this tournament. Until he doesn't do it,
he does.
I feel like he deserves that credit. I feel like we all have to respect him.
Okay, but Soju, Milk crushed the in-houses today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, and did anything functionally
in-houses
change?
don't mean anything. Trust me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like if everyone is just playing a different opener every game, and just like you don't even take like prep because it's like, why do you need more practice on prep? But some people, it's weird. I see prep every game. It's so weird.
That is strange. That is strange. Even after the nerfs. Okay, so then after
we're playing on
Milk,
old patch though.
no worries. After Milk, we have Pokegum at 4th. It's actually kind of close between 4th through 8th. So you have Pokegum, we have Bert, we have Socks, and sorry, it's really small on my screen. Yeah. We have Ramblin', and we have Soju. This is, so a lot of people are like saying like, oh, Soju was 8th, but look at the point differential. If someone just put Soju a little bit higher and someone a little bit lower, you can see him have that swing. And so this goes right back to Soju. You talk about how good your form is right now. Do you still feel this confident going into tomorrow?
I think this list is kind of a grief. If it were done right now,
yes,
I think a lot the fact that Socks is 6th and I'm 8th. This list is terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always a problem with we have to submit for those of you who don't know, we have to submit the ballots on Sunday or early Monday in order to get them processed, graphics done on the website, ready for the show on Thursday. And that's always a little bit of a grief because things change between tournaments in that kind of 3-day window. But usually there aren't that many people that are trying that hard for the tournament, if we're being honest, so it doesn't change that much. Whereas for this event, 4 days is a fucking lifetime. Like, it is crazy how much has changed on this list.
Yeah. All right. So then, Soju, where are you and Socks supposed to be? You said those are 2 names you called out. Where should they be on the list?
If everyone votes someone first, how many points do you get?
15.
You would be 15 average,
so how many...
and there's 11 ballots, I think. Or,
yep.
Yeah,
so it's like 165?
Yeah.
Socks would be at 165 points, 100%.
I agree.
I don't think there's a single player that doesn't think Socks is the best.
Interesting.
I agree with that.
I'm curious. There's some notable players who are in regionals in chat, like Asa, Clear, etc. I wonder if they agree with that. Prestivent, do you agree with that? Is Socks 1 unanimously right now?
Yeah. I think Socks is 1, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Socks is 1.
Well, why is that from your perspective?
This guy just fucking, he just gaps everyone. I don't get it. I don't even know how to explain it. He just gaps them.
You just can't explain it. He's just that good. Soju, can you explain it by any chance?
I mean, I just think it's just like also really good for his playstyle. Sauce is good. Like, not only is he good at capping boards, but he's also really good at like minimizing losses. And this meta, like, if you can minimize losses, you literally can't bot 2. And
okay.
if like I feel like he's final day for sure. I don't know if he'll win, but he'll final day for sure.
Yeah, his HP preservation is insane. It's interesting you think of this meta as good for the way he plays the game, though. I mean, I totally hear where you're coming from, but I feel when I think about Socks in peak form, I think he's the best flex player on the server, and so flex play is not good right now.
It's pretty good.
No. This is not flex play. Wait a second. This is I was talking in Robin's chat about this last night. It's flowchart TFT. So there's lots of different things that before you load into the server that you can play, but your early decisions, like what item you start off of carousel, what first item you select, what first augment you select, is taking away so many decisions right off the bat that you basically can't do anything else. It's just like, if you do this, then you are going to have to do this and this and this. And the whole game feels like that.
Oh yeah, but then the thing is the game's not balanced, and Mirage is giga broken, and you see 7 people playing Mirage, so whoever can save more HP just goes 6th.
Okay. Is that?
I'm waiting to see some like these counterpoints back and forth.
That doesn't
but
sound like flex play to me.
That doesn't sound like flex
it is,
play,
It is a
yeah.
skill, right? It's building best board and HP preservation early, but it's not flex play.
Oh nah, just don't talk if you don't know. Like it's just straight up. Sauce has already won. Like,
No, listen. To be clear, I think Sox is clearly the best player. I am completely on board with that. I'm just saying that this set does not reward flex play. Flex TFT has not been on the menu since set 6.
Yeah, that is true. Probably since F4, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair to say. And we were pulling up like the ballots to show again a little bit like how things have progressed in terms of like what our previous rankings was and what the perception is around Sox. But we can talk a little bit about the people right underneath it. I feel like there's a perceived gap between Soju and the rest of the people below him right now. So looking at what Setsuko, Robin Songs. So these are 2 players that a lot of people have high expectations. When they look at Robin, a lot of Robin fans passionately believe that people are just forgetting and sleeping on him constantly. And then with Setsuko, it's like, can he actually live up that potential? And yet somehow Dish Soap has shaken that reputation off because Dish Soap seems to be in the limelight a lot more often, and his in-house performance has been really good. Why is Setsuko rated so low relative to Dish Soap? Let's start with Prestivent here. Can you explain a little bit of this phenomenon, why everyone just like goes crazy over Dish Soap, and yet Setsuko, who was kind of like Dish Soap before him, is now seeing the spotlight?
I don't know. I just feel like Dish Soap's like super consistent, which is like a big factor.
And you don't think Setsuko
I
is?
really know. Oh no, I think Setsuko is really good, but I don't even know how to describe it. I just feel like sometimes whenever I see Dish Soap spot, sometimes it's just like almost like every time I look at him, it's just like what is even going on?
In a good way.
Yeah, like in a good way.
All right, because his boards are always so cracked. People are starting to call him a known high roller, which I thought was pretty interesting. Soju, what's your perspective on the discrepancy between people now rating Dish Soap so highly, and it feels like Setsuko is almost like forgotten in a way?
Oh, Setsuko's really good. And honestly, I just think Dish Soap's playstyle, he's like, okay, Dish Soap is really good. He like the best players know how to play from behind, and they know how to play like how to push their lead, and like. But it's every time I watch Dish Soap stream, it seems like he has like a game plan if he can't go fast 9. Whereas I feel like Setsuko kind of leans towards the more inconsistent route. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing, but it's like better in solo queue. Like I play some solo queue and I don't know why, but 4 Dragons just wins every time. But the thing is, like in houses, 4 Dragons never wins unless like it does win. It's just like you don't see it as often. But the thing is, I think like the intermediate steps for Dish Soap are better. Like Dish Soap's mid game is better, but Setsuko's late game is like on par, if not better.
Okay,
but I think the mid game is more valuable, especially in tournament, because if you eat an 8th, it's just like really bad.
That's really interesting. So what my takeaway is that you feel like Dish Soap has a much more holistic game plan, and Setsuko slants a little bit too much towards the same thing, right? Trying to fast 9 and trying to greed as hard as he can.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like you can't really tell because, dude, there's no way he's actually gonna like. Sometimes I saw him die on 4-3 one time. Not that I'm not saying he's bad. It's just like you can just tell he's not trying.
Is this an in-house?
Yeah, he's just -1 on 4-3. He didn't even get to carousel.
All right. Well, that's not very promising for Setsuko fans. Bryce, you study them very closely as well, and you've got a chance to talk with them. Can you explain anything differently than what Soju and Prestivent have contributed so far?
Yeah, I think there's like 3 big reasons why this delta exists. Okay, I think one is that Setsuko legitimately has tournament nerves, and I think that anyone who doesn't think that has not watched his tournament play. Right, I've studied every tournament game that Setsuko played this set, because I think it's really interesting, because I think his ceiling is so high, and he's never quite put together in tourney. There was one tourney he played this set where I felt like he played up to or close to his kind of peak level, and the rest of them I think he has underperformed. The people who are saying the same thing about Dish Soap, because Dish Soap doesn't have the tourney stats to back it up, is not, they're not watching the fucking games, right? Like Dish Soap has played overall extremely well in tournaments. So that's one thing. Second thing is stylistic. I think Setsuko, I think his style surrounds beating up on noobs, quite frankly. Like, I think that he abuses his skill edge super hard intentionally on ladder. And I think that that's why he can play the way he does. But Dish Soap doesn't do that. Dish Soap, like, plays fundamentally sound TFT and is making a bunch of really good decisions throughout the game and finding his edge that way. So I think that's part of it. And then the third thing about it is, I think that Dish Soap is his style suits the set better. Like, Dish Soap really likes committing early and making good decisions within a tree, and Setsuko is constantly like just kind of slamming stuff, abusing noobs, and then trying to figure it all out later. And I think that's not how this set plays. Like we were saying earlier, I just don't think Flex TFT is very good. So I think that this gap is super justified. In fact, I think it could be wider. I think Setsuko could be a little bit lower right now, to be totally candid. And I say this as someone that thinks really highly of Kevin as a player and really enjoy watching his stream. I don't have a lot of confidence in him going to this regionals. I can't wait to get to set 8 and see him play that set, though.
Wow, that's some fiery words. I can't really add too much more than that. I love a lot of what's being said. But I think it is time for us to talk about the main reason why we even had this podcast in the first place. The main reason why we even created it. At number 11, going 1-1. Please welcome the newest member of the DTIYDK Power Rankings from Boston, Massachusetts. It's Prestivent.
Little bro.
And the crowd goes wild. Prestivent, please, acceptance speech of your first time on the Power Ranking.
I mean, next time I'm about to be number 1. I'm like, you know how Dish Soap is at 1-1, burst 1-1? Next time I'm about to be 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
Nice. We don't even
After
play
I
that
prove
many
it
games in the
this
tournament, so.
Oh. Or however many power rankings we have next set, I'm about to be 1-1-1-1-1.
All right. People clap. Let's hear it from Soju himself. Has Prestivent actually improved, or is this all just pre-game talk?
Oh yeah, Preston's really good.
Okay, say more. What has he improved the most since last set?
It was basically like it was 2 months ago. He sends me like a screenshot of him like playing flexibly. And his scores were like 8-8, 7, 6, 6, 8, 8. And then after that, it's just like straight up 1s and 2s. And then he was just like, fuck this, like this game is not balanced. I'm just gonna hard force on 2-1. Like I've had it. Playing flex is fake. And ever since that moment, and he's been just hard forcing on 2-1, his spots are like insane. And also, I think Prestivent is actually probably one of the best early game. Is one of the best early game players.
Really? Isn't it because you just kind of tell him everything about how to play early game, so you're really just complimenting yourself that you think you're the best early game player?
Oh no, me and his playstyle are like slightly different.
Oh,
But-
interesting. I actually kind of
Yeah,
thought
we
that
actually have
you and him
different playstyle.
like kind of work together. So what's different between you and him that you've noticed lately?
Oh, I'm not trying to leak.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this is stylistically, it's just like he favors XYZ, but if it's tech for regionals, definitely.
Well, it's not
say-
tight. It's just like I don't want to leak playstyles. So yeah.
Okay, that's totally fair. It's entirely up to you. At number 12, unless you want to, actually, Bryce, I didn't give you a chance to speak about the P God coordination ceremony.
All I say is I also think P-God is really good. And I have not always said that. But the potential was always there. You could see your moments where you would play a really good game and then you play a really bad game after that. And now you just consistently play really good games a lot more often. I think you're solidly entrenched as a tier 2 player in this field, which is a compliment. Like, that's really good.
I'm about to be tier 0 next set.
Oh man, I
Tier
believe
S.
it. As one of the few people who actually encourages Prestivent and not just try to meme him back to space or whatever, like I really am really happy about it, and I think that you still have a lot of room for improvement. And one day, maybe Flex TFT will come back. I think you actually have a lot of really cool ideas. I see you regularly experimenting with things that sound good on paper, right? And I think that's really cool that you're still willing to push the limits of that. So. Don't worry, set 8 is Prestivent's time, but hey, maybe set 7 regionals can also be it
He's
too.
the prophesized world set 7 winner. Why are we counting him out? Hello?
I mean, I'm down to go to. I'm down to just qualify for Worlds this set, but next set, like no, like just trust. Next set, everyone's getting bumped down one.
Okay, okay. Even if you win Worlds, you're not gonna quit. You're gonna dominate set 8.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
That's just the beginning.
You love to see it. At number 12, we have Amdy, who's also a newcomer. We had him on a previous episode. Really humble guy, but he also has the least to play for. He's the only player already qualified for Worlds, so I don't expect to have a big weekend.
He's a wild card because of that, right? Like, I think he has the potential to have a big weekend because I think he's low-key very good at TFT, but he has the least to play for. I can't imagine he is super, super well prepped.
And on 13, we have a player that I think, or actually tied for 12th, is a player that I think I would rank a lot higher now. Rainplosion has had some really impressive streak of in-house performance. Soju and Prestivent, you played 2 of the most games as well. In fact, Soju, Prestivent, and Rain behind Dish Soap. These are the top 4 performers in-houses when I was checking at the beginning of the week. And so I kind of want to hear it from these 2 players about Rain. Soju, check in with Rainplosion. Has she kind of got your attention at all? What's been the key to some of her success that you think in-houses?
I mean, I think she's like fundamentally good. But I don't think she's like top 5. But she's really like, even though I think her in-house score, she's like one of the best. I think she's probably like top 10.
Okay.
Not like top 10 as in 10th, but like 5 to 10 or 6 to 10. She's good though. Like her fundamentals are really good.
6 to 10 is really high praise, quite frankly, because it means that you think that she belongs higher than at least one of like Ramblin', Bert, Pocky, Milk, Asa, Goobums, right?
Yeah, she's good.
So
Interesting. Preston, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think she's good. I think she's higher than what I ranked her because it was like a couple of days ago, or like a few days ago when I submitted it. But I think she's higher than what I put her down at.
Okay. I think she has a lot of people also kind of rooting for her because her and Amdy are kind of like this 2-horse race for like rookie of the set, who's actually having a better breakout performance this set in particular. Amdy has, that tournament performance in dominance in mid set, but Rain also has that really impressive Jade Cup win. I guess we'll see who gets the last laugh here. And then we have 2 players, 2 very different players. We have Casper, who comes in with a 10 confidence. Wait, Soju, how did you know Casper was the 10 in confidence? Because you said it was either him or Clear, but you said it had to be Casper. What made you so sure?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like the thing is, if you're gonna show up to in-houses playing reroll Gnar, like
confidence.
Like I think he's already confident, and now he's just like trying to hide the tech.
Oh,
There's also some stuff he's said in houses.
Gotcha. So you're saying that like he already knows everything about like what to play, so he's just playing like stupid stuff. Gnar reroll is not good, right? Just asking the panel real quick.
No.
Okay, that's what
not really.
Last name X, player that's basically kind of the gatekeeper of Disneyland, of these power rankings, so to speak. Kurum regularly dips in and out of top 15, but he kind of lands exactly here, like 14 or 15. It just doesn't feel like people fear him much. I think they respect him, but are they afraid of him, Bryce? I just don't get that feeling right now.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is afraid of Kurum going into regionals. And I don't think they have been for a while now, if we're being honest about it. I think that Kurum is, the hallmark of his play is that he is solid, right? Is that he makes pretty sound decisions. He's pretty good in the early game. He's pretty good in the mid game. He's solid in the late game. And so on a regional stage, as it were, where I think a lot of people are expected to underperform, I actually expect Kurum to step up his game, right? Like, I think he's someone that gets better for regionals, which is a hard thing to do, and that you can't discount that. You and I had this conversation last year about Appies, where I was saying on raw skill, I thought Appies was a top 3 player, and Dan was like, listen, I've been around the block on this one. He needs some reps at regionals, actually, to be able to get to full performance, whereas I mean, Kurum is, he doesn't need any more reps. He's good.
That's actually a really good thing to bring up. There's a lot of first-timers at regionals this set, and a lot of them have even talked about nerves in the past. Prestivent, it's your first regionals. Are you by any chance nervous at all?
I mean, the thing is, I don't know. Cause it's like, I feel like I'm not gonna be nervous, but it's like, I won't know until like 10 minutes before. But I feel like I wouldn't get nervous. I won't be nervous.
It's actually a more productive. Like if you get blessed the first game with high roll, your nerves are just gone. But then the people that get like more dogged, reroll first augment and has to take like some garbage, they're gonna start questioning if they're actually good. When it's like, sometimes you just go 7th, and that's great, wonderful.
Are you
It wasn't
speaking
an
from
8th.
experience, Soju?
No, it really is though. Like there's so much momentum. Like,
I agree.
like
I'm just
imagine
curious
starting with
where
the
you
first.
get that insight from. Did someone tell you, or did you kind of think of it your own?
Oh, I mean, it's just like if you think about day one, right? It's top 66% move on. So if you start the day with the first, you literally can go like 5-5-5-5-5, and you're on to day 2. It doesn't even matter. Like that first game is worth a lot, and I am just praying for like the prep or like the broken shit, the double trouble, the dark flight. Like it's just the game is all luck. It really is, and I just hope I high roll the first game.
Is this what you're saying to yourself if something disastrous happens game 1? Let's say tomorrow the worst possible thing happened. I hope it doesn't happen, but it does. You start off with an 8th place Soju. You don't want to look at chat because it's day 1 of regionals. You try to get yourself locked in. What are you telling yourself in those moments to bring yourself back into it? Is it this game's all luck?
Oh, I mean, and the thing is, like, if you go 8th, you probably played bad. But sometimes, like, you just take a 6th, and it's good enough. Also, I'm pretty sure I won't go bot 2 a single time this entire tournament.
Oh yeah.
No
Can you sit up straight in the cam and look at the camera and say that one more time?
Oh no, nah. I'm not trying to get clipped. But high key, yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm not getting day 1. It's literally impossible.
Interesting. You still get nervous after all these regionals, and I mean the fact that like you've been doing it for so long. What are you nervous about exactly?
Oh, I mean, it's the only tournament that matters. There's not that many regionals. There's only like 3 or like 4 or 5. But like, it's only 1%, so it's like every half year you get to play in this.
Can I ask one serious question to do you feel the extra pressure? Like, does any part of you kind of factor in you're the biggest face in North American TFT, you're kind of the biggest face in TFT period, at least for English-speaking audiences? Do you feel like that weighs on you at all when you're in these settings, or not really?
I'm just trying to prove myself because it's like I feel like I'm underrated because some people like if you were to look at like I feel like if you have an audience, people will like, always underrate you or people will always overrate you. But I'm like pretty sure like I'm trying to like I want to win regionals and make it to Worlds set because I want to like not be like the influencer and actually be like a competitive player. And I think a lot of people are actually like sleeping on my fundamentals.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
love that. I love hearing that. And you know what? Feeling nervous means that there's still something that means it works. Yeah. It's worth playing for. It's like if you didn't feel anything, then that means you probably should quit. Honestly, it means that there's nothing really to get excited about.
And for what it's worth, we think you're cracked too. I'm not giving you yourself for cheap in the fucking
Oh,
fantasy
that's
draft.
right.
Forget about it if you think you're getting yourself for value, bro.
Well, I think with that, that's a good way to wrap up this segment. So that was the power rankings. We did want to say that there was a very interesting ranking in particular. We usually have the unique ballot award. This time we're giving it to Spicy Happies, who put Ramblin' first. Kyvix at 5th. Put Dish Soap somewhere at 9, and it was definitely one of the more interesting and controversial ballots. And some people were looking at it like, is Happies just kind of for funning this list?
Is Socks missing? Is Socks even on this
list?
Oh,
yeah, sorry. I forgot the kicker is that I don't even see Socks on his top 15. Now, again, Socks, we would redo the rankings. I'm sure he would put the Socks really high up his list, but
Goobum says this is the worst ballot of all time. No flame, no exaggeration. He might be right, honestly. When I saw this one, when I do the data entry, right? That people send me the ballots, and I'm like typing out these names, and I'm like, wait, what? What is happening right now?
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Look, Appy's had a set, and he's gonna move on. let's just call it what it is. And in the end, I think it was kind of a fun moment, right? Like, look, the ballots this time around, we kind of acknowledge they could be a lot better.
And by the way, everyone keeps saying that my mic needs to turn. We're using the same mic.
We're using the same mic.
So I guess I'm turning it more, I guess. I don't know if that fixes anything, though.
All right, well, that brings us to our third segment here, which is Agree. It's a segment where we throw out a statement, simple or complex, and we just ask the panel if they agree or disagree. So the first one might be one of the more controversial ones. This is the most balanced patch we've ever had for a North American Regionals tournament. Let's start off with Prestivent.
I don't know what the patch. I don't really remember like the previous regional patches, so I don't really know if you're comparing it like this regional to the previous regional, or do you mean like just like the patch in general?
For every regionals tournament. So for set 6 regionals, for set 5 regionals, for set 4 regionals. I know you didn't play set 3 and 4. I'm hoping you watched set 5 and 6 at least, maybe a little bit.
I watched set 5. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a lot more balanced. If I remember correctly, set 5 and 6 was Clyde and Darkstar, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Actually, I don't even know.
Which one was
Oh,
Clid?
set 5 worlds. Set 5 worlds was talking about. I thought you were talking about set 3. You said Darkstar.
Yeah,
I was
Cled.
talking about
Mutant, okay.
Mutant Darkstar with
Clyde-
Kaisa
Clyde and Mutant.
and
Yeah.
Clyde,
Yeah,
which is
Cled
Hellion
Mutant, yes.
reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the most balanced, but yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
I
we
like
agree
set 6 more.
for so far, I guess. Look, you don't have to have a
Yeah.
very strong opinion about it because you haven't had much experience. It's fine. Soju. This is the most balanced patch we've ever had for any regionals tournament. Agree?
I mean, if you're comparing it to what was 5 Clid 6? Set 5, set 6. Yeah,
Set
I mean
5 was
it
a
is, but
set
it's not
patch.
balanced.
Set no skirmish.
It's not balanced at all. Like this every time regionals comes about, anyone that says the patch is balanced doesn't
They
play the game.
suck.
They suck. They just suck. They don't know what's broken. It's the thing is it's broken, but it's more balanced than the previous sets. For sure.
So agree?
Yeah, but it's not balanced. It's like agree, but it's not balanced.
Agree,
But
but
it's
he's
the
not happy
most
It's
with
more.
that.
It's
Yeah.
more. It's like if set 5 and set 6 is like straight up like the most broken shit imaginable. This is just like still pretty broken. Yeah.
But still the most balanced.
It's not balanced. Just trust me. But like it's more balanced than set 5 and 6 for
most-
sure.
This game's impossible
most-
to balance.
The most balanced.
balanced.
Yeah.
Agree.
Just trust. It's imbalanced, but it's the most balanced of the 3.
All right,
This
mark him
game's
down.
actually
Mark him
impossible.
down for
Mark it
agree.
down as an
Yeah,
agree.
it's an agree.
The most reluctant agree I've ever heard. Bryce.
I mean, yeah, I agree with the statement. I agree with everything Soju said. Basically, it is the most balanced. I agree with what Prestivent said too. I think that the notion of like perfect balance in TFT is on some level a pipe dream. There are some things they for sure should have gotten better on this. Like I feel like Volibear and Goldmancer, for example, feels like should have been fixed, but for the most part, it is a balanced-ish patch of TFT. It's an incredibly hard thing to do, and the problem with this patch is not the balance; it's the set itself, and they can't balance the set. It is what it is.
Chat wants a poll.
Just
Is
came
this
to
the
do this
most
instead.
balanced patch we ever had for NA regionals? Agree, disagree. I'm gonna just do it for like 1 minute.
Okay.
Boom. Usually, someone else. I have like 6 mods. I have like Milk. I saw like Admirable in there. Like people are in the chat. I should have made Nature's a mod. He probably would have done it.
Yo, Milk really wants this question answered. He's been asking it the whole stream.
I was ignoring it on purpose because he kept spamming.
Okay, no, we can ignore it if you
I'm
want
trying
to
to
ignore
get
it on
my
purpose.
chat stats up. You know, my metrics up.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say it myself. I agree, but I think it's also the least skill expressive we've ever had for
Yes.
any regional tournament. I also think it's the least fun. Okay, let's move on. Second agree. Veteran players have an advantage over first-timers at regionals. We'll start with Bryce.
I think it's an easy agree. I think there's plenty of data out there to back this up. I'm not really sure what the argument would be about. The point isn't that there are going to be some new players that will not like be afraid of the moment at all and that will do great, and I'm not worried about like everyone, but as a group, as a collective group, I am way more confident that the vets will bring their A game than the new players will.
Okay.
Wait, I'm pretty sure my camera froze and Michael's camera froze.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, really?
Sorry.
They said I'm asleep.
Well, that might be
Sorry
true.
about that. When I type in the Twitch chat, it freezes it 'cause it brings up the window. My bad.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Prestivent. I guess since you're speaking anyways, that was very good, Bryce. Veteran players have an advantage over first timers at regionals, and as a first timer, do you agree with this?
I think in general, yes, but I think like it's like for different reasons. It's like I mean, okay, I don't think it applies to me really because it's like I think like the first timers in like in regionals to say it's like compared to like veterans say like you know like Google and stock, right? Like the thing is like there's already like I guess like TFT like groups kind of, so it's like they can bounce ideas off each other, where it's like that's like the kind of advantage that I think like the veteran players have. Uh, Whereas like you know like the new timers or like the first timers they don't really I feel like they don't have like you know like a group of people that like have like consistently shown like you know like top results to like constantly like, bounce ideas off of each other. But it's like it's different for me because I even though it's my first time, I like talk with Michael and like Milk every single day about it. If that makes sense.
Right. So they don't have the support group infrastructure, and you feel like you've had that help from the beginning, which is really big.
Yeah.
Help. Soju, veteran players have an advantage over first time at the regionals. Agree. Also, can someone please run a poll? I feel like I'm gonna like keep trolling my production here.
Yeah. Someone just ask someone to run a poll. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Asa, can you do
Asa,
it? Asa,
can you
you're an
please run a
adult.
poll? We believe in you.
Please.
You can also mod purple pouring, and he will do something.
Okay. I wrote mid. Sorry. Mod purple.
And then do we have to do something? Is that gonna freeze again? It is, right? The Discord.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, it didn't. Okay, it's good.
All right. Soju, agree?
I mean, I just think the names that are established are just generally better. Or for this tournament at least. It's but also what Preston was saying, being able to like bounce ideas off of your friends is like really helpful. And yeah, veteran players have an advantage over first time. Yeah, I would kind of agree, I guess.
So I want to respond to that because I think it's really interesting because one of the questions I asked everyone is how they prepped for regionals. And so people talked about who they talked to and how often and things like that. I'm not trying to blow up anyone's spot. So there were a couple of people who basically prepped solo and were reflecting on that and feeling like it was probably a disadvantage. But I also think there's some really interesting, like people know, like the competitive Discord, TFT Discord, right? Like the clear Sag group of people. One thing that's really interesting is that TFT can become an echo chamber, and so they might have different ideas than the other groups. It doesn't mean their ideas are worse. We don't know. We won't know until we get to regionals. They might actually have some really good ideas that the more veteran players are missing because they're not talking to some of the newer players. So I'll be following that dynamic. I'm really curious to see how that part of it plays out.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I guess that's myself. Veteran players have an advantage over first time players. Yeah, of course. I think there's so many people who get so much more nervous than they let on, and it's exactly what Prestivent or Soju says. Like in the very beginning, like that first moment where you take a bad finish. I mean, that was what this set was about for myself and Bryce to a certain extent. We competed, right? And while we're not competing at regionals, it's the first time we're really competing effectively. Like Bryce hasn't competed in years. I have never really competed. And that was really hard to take back, like these setbacks. I think regionals is going to be tough. For some people, it's going to be less like Prestivent, but I think there's going to be a few people who are very nervous and they're not going to play like themselves. They're going to walk away with a lot of regrets. But that's also how they get hooked. That's how Riot Games keeps them forever, is because then they're so mad, there's so much regret, they can never quit until they feel satisfied. And then too late, you're addicted to TFT. You can't leave. Anyways, I'm not talking about myself. Let's go to our last agree. This one is short and simple. Riot is correct to make augments a permanent part of TFT. This is in relation to set 8. They've said in their dev drop, in case you haven't heard, from Mortdog's mouth, augments will be a permanent part of TFT. They're really happy with the direction that it gave the game, and that it'll always be a fixture moving forward. This, however, of course, was something that was brought up in the forums and the chats about whether or not this is actually a good decision or not for long-term health of the game. Let's start off with Soju first.
Yeah, I agree. I think augments, I don't care how imbalanced they are. The game is a lot more fun than playing without augments. You get Mortdog sometimes, but if you get Mortdog every time, you're just bad.
Wow, that was wildly profound, actually. I wasn't even really expecting to think that much, but that was good. Prestivent.
I agree. I think if without augments, like the game would get like stale like a lot faster, and then like augments introduces like a form of like creativity. Although it's like it's not balanced, and it's like obviously like sometimes it's like not gonna be like the best choice, but like the creativity is like that it introduces like something that's like really good for the game.
I love that. I love that. Bryce?
I've been thinking about this one a lot, actually. So I agree with the statement, but with a huge asterisk. So the agree is, I think that quite frankly, augments are like way better for casual players, and I think that we have to care about that because TFT esports, TFT as a game only exists as long as it's got a large player base, and so we have to care about what's fun for them. And it's very clear to me that more casual players love augments. I am not convinced that they are what's best for competitive TFT. I think we need to see how this shapes out. Maybe they get so good at balancing augments and they just need more sets of reps at it. But I think that if you're going to create this many new augments every set, you're basically never going to be able to balance them well. And if that's the case, then I think that it's one other data point really early in the game that gives you significant direction. And I think when it boils down, as we've gotten better at augments, a huge part of the reason why flexibility has felt like it's died is because of that. Because once you make a augment decision on 2-1, often it gives you so much direction that it's really hard to go in multiple other places from there. So you get tons of direction early. So, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that they can, like, if there's more item unit flexibility, like, part of the problem with this set is that when you slam Blue Buff, it can only go on 2 units. When you slam Shojin, it can only go on 2 units. When you slam Deathblade, it can only go on 2 units, basically, right? And so, if they get some of that problem fixed, maybe augments won't feel as oppressive, and maybe flexibility can exist with augments, but I'm very worried about whether or not that those two things can actually coexist. And personally, I found this to be like the least interesting TFT I've ever played or watched. So I really hope this doesn't become like what high level TFT is.
Part of you ever think, is any part of that because dragons are the way they are because they kind of slant balance in extreme ways?
Yeah, that's exactly the point, is I don't know. I'm nervous about it. I'm not saying I really think we won't know for a couple of more sets.
Okay.
But I'm worried this might be the case, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I agree with this. I think augments are fun. Exactly what Soju and Prestivent said. I'm just gonna go the other direction, which is, can you name me a competitive game that has withstand the test of time that is perfectly balanced, or rather even remotely balanced? And I'm talking about like games like StarCraft Brood War, right? That game is built upon a ton of hype through like all this elements of real-time strategy, but it's not really balanced. There's so much imbalances in the game that makes it really fun and dynamic to play. Another game that I love following, Super Smash Brothers, right? A game that's incredibly imbalanced. At the top tier, it is so much better than the tier below, and it keeps getting worse as you move further down. I think it's still some of the most fun games and one of the best multiplayer games I've ever played. It's my favorite game of all time. I think TFT is really climbing up that list, but I can't imagine TFT without augments. I think it's just so fun, and without it, it's just a lot more boring, quite frankly. I don't want to play that game.
I'm not sure. I do want to play that game, but it's been so long since I did. Maybe it's a nostalgia factor, right? Like I don't know. And so I'm saying I like want more sets of data to be able to make a decision.
All right. Anyways, I'm off my soapbox, not to try to make it too much about my own experiences, but I really enjoy augments. I hope they stay as long as they can. If they walk it back, I'll be sad, but I'll probably still play. All right, now for the main event.
Yes.
We finished all our business. It is time to do the DTIYDK fantasy draft. So give me 10 seconds to pull this up, and we're going to explain it.
Okay, so have you guys watched any of the auction drafts before? You have, right?
I think so.
Okay, so the rules are pretty simple. We're gonna go down the line nominating someone. When you nominate someone, you just put them up on the block and a dollar amount, and then we all bid until no one wants to bid anymore, and that player gets that person. We each start with $100. Dan is gonna keep track of the budgets as we go per player, and we'll take it from there.
What is wait, how many people do you draft? 5?
5.
Like
So
4
there's gonna
people.
be 4 people left over at the end that do not get drafted.
Oh, so you just can't nominate. Okay.
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah, you can
It
nominate.
doesn't matter.
You can nominate
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
go for
so-
it.
so-
Yeah.
You just pick. You can't pick for free.
Yeah,
like,
he
what?
goes,
Alright.
this guy goes, I want socks for $1.
Random.org. Hey, please.
Okay, all right, socks for 20.
Order the court. We haven't said who's going first.
Oh,
Objection.
oh, my bad.
All right. Random generated between 1 to 4. It is 3. Starting from the left, that's myself, Bryce. Soju is going first.
Wait, Prestivent, I don't know why you're
Oh,
saying
wait,
fuck
it
when
doesn't
it's
matter.
like
It doesn't
It
matter.
really doesn't
bro.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, go.
No, he got so upset. Fuck, I can't get
It-
socks now.
It'll get nominated regardless.
So
Just
how this works,
nominate
man.
socks for 20. For
Anyway.
some reason, he thinks that gives him an edge.
But the thing is,
Okay,
do you
I'll
wanna
nominate
bid on
socks.
so early.
Okay. Socks early. This is gonna be spicy.
All right,
What's
so
the number, Soju?
I'll start at. I'll do 35.
36.
40.
41.
What? This is the fastest bid up we've had yet.
42.
I'll do 44.
Dan, you want to get in on this?
No, I'm good. I'm good, fam.
Okay, 45.
50 on this guy.
I don't want to spend more than 45. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh.
Sold to P God.
Wow.
Oh, it's too easy.
This
you
guy's fucking
You
broke.
didn't even have to nominate him. You still got him. Isn't that
I
crazy?
feel like you could have pushed it a little higher. It's just like the speed of which he was snap calling.
No, I was getting kind of worried because I don't want to pay 46.
I mean, someone has to look this up from our past drafts, but I'm pretty sure the most we've ever paid for a player is 38.
Yeah, it's like in the 30s.
It's definitely not in the 40s. I'm
never gotten
positive
to
of that.
40s.
We've never gotten to the 40s. So Sox being 45 is
It's
crazy high.
wild. It's like we never paid this much for a player, and it's by a mile.
No, I tell you, I look at this guy and I just don't even understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Like the gears that turn in his head, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's
All right.
Sox is a beast.
Okay. All right. Well, confidence is really important here. Prestivent, you're next on the clock. Offer somebody up to be bid up.
I'm gonna offer Soju.
Oh, I love it. For how much?
much?
I have 55. 20.
20.
25.
Wow. Very quick 25 from Bryce. I'll go 20,
31.
26.
Oh.
31.
This guy bids 31 while Dan
31. Oh.
32.
Wait, if I keep saving, like, how do I spend my money then? Wait, I
You
don't
gotta
get it.
eventually spend money.
There's not that many good players. Wait, what? Wait, what did you
How
what did you
much
vote for?
is
I bid
Soju
32.
willing to spend on himself?
I'll do
How much is he
33.
willing to spend on himself?
I got it. Am I chilling?
Oh, did you bid?
I'm deciding. 33.
Oh, 33.
This price went for 34.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
If-
Whoa.
Okay.
You're gonna let Soju have himself for 33?
I said I wouldn't let him
Wait.
give himself for free.
Wait,
33 is a
33?
lot. Yeah, you could bid P God.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
go
bid.
34.
Bro, I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
who
have two
cares?
players.
No. You automatically get
But
players
you'll have
at the
stocks
end.
and Soju.
Oh fuck.
Do you think he's worth 12 less than
Soju's
Sox?
going poker face.
Oh, yeah,
He's-
no,
he
no,
just
the
wanna
thing
let
is-
you know if he'll bid more. or
The thing is, I think Soju's worth a lot, but it's like if I have two players that's worth a lot, that's like different. It's like it's like
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Having two
Wait, how much is it?
players
32?
is different.
it's 30.
I agree.
He's 33 right now, so you have to bid 34.
Okay, 34.
yes. Yes.
Wait, hold on. Can you give me a sec? I need to look at the list. I want to
Yes.
see who I want to invest on.
Yes.
Because I'm sitting here just not buying anything. Like, what?
it's two people in, bro.
But we're
I mean, the thing is,
that's
it's
our
like-
second pick. There's more than 20. There's 24 players. There's more players available than possible drafts. So like you'll always have options. You won't ever be forced to pick somebody.
yeah, I'm not trying to get somebody from the end though either. You know.
All right. Bro. President, what is like? Please. Wait, what did President put?
It's at 34. It's at
34.
34.
Bro, I like prep with you, but I know how much this is worth.
How much money is President at? What's 55 minus 34?
Oh, no one tell him. No one tell him. You have to be able to do this.
55 minus 34. 21. Wait, so he's that broke? If anyone bets 22, he can't buy?
Correct.
Yeah. But I have two super value picks, and it's like, no.
Wow. So
Just let me have it.
he's gonna pass on himself.
He's gonna pass on himself.
Wow.
No, the thing is, it's worth because it's President. This guy's broke.
I think this is actually the first person on the show to ever not get themselves if you pass.
That is true.
You don't
Although
even
we
think you're
did
worth
let Kurt have
35?
Himself, and that cost us everything because he
Yeah.
popped off.
All right, you're on the clock, Soju.
Yeah. Soju, 10
Okay,
seconds.
I'll let you. I'll just let you have it. I don't mind.
Oh,
spicy.
Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that.
All right. 34. Wow, you weren't kidding. Pigot is
Actually, wait. Can I go with 35? I actually kind of want myself.
No, I mean, it's too late now.
I'll allow it.
Soju takes it for 35.
You can go 36, Pigod.
Or
Oh no,
guys.
I'm good. I need at least $20.
Okay, 35.
Oh!
All right. Good.
Look. I know people will be like, "Come on, you ran out of time," but we want players to bet on themselves.
And it's also
It's hype.
arbitrary as fuck, if we're being honest. Like
Yeah.
we've called timeout randomly, so it's.
The thing is, if I didn't have socks, I would contest it. Like if I didn't already spend 45,
Damn.
I would contest it.
That's good. You know, it's funny because I'm pretty sure this is twice the price that people usually bid on Soju.
Yeah. This is
Get him for like,
high-stakes
wow, I
Soju.
got Soju for like 17, not bad.
It's peak form. It's the only tournament he cares about.
His value skyrockets, man. All right, let's go to the third pick. That's myself. All right, we start off with 2 fiery picks. I'm going to go, I guess, why not go with one of the more interesting names right now in the field. It's Bertosaurus. I think Bert is a really interesting pick right now, so I'm going to start it off at, let's start off at 12.
20.
I'm so
24.
broke.
21.
24.
25.
28.
29.
Wait, 35 plus 30,
I'll
65,
go
35.
32. Oh, am I just get Bert for 32? Going once? Going twice?
Wait, there's no way I can just get like an extra like $10, right? Like just for me.
Yeah.
You just
Bro. For 1,000 cash, we'll give you 10 extra dollars to bid in this shit.
Oh.
You should do that. Like the worst, like person that like performs the worst, next draft just gets like an extra $5.
No, we don't give loans out here. All right, I guess I get Bert then.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, Bryce.
I want to put up Milk.
Ooh. All right. Okay. First of all, can you show the camera what you're doing, Bryce? He has a piece of paper. He printed out. He typed it on his computer, and it has all the value sheet. He like drafted. He wrote tiers of players. He wrote assigned values that he expected.
Dude's a sweat. What?
Sweat.
Okay,
Came prepared.
here's my pitch. It's the way more fun version of a ranking list, because then you actually have to rank everyone. Like you have to put them in tiers. You have to assign value to them, and you have a finite pool. Because I used a 400 budget. I just did it last night. It was super fucking fun.
He did it last night. It wasn't even like right before the draft. He like sat down the night before.
I was doing
and did it.
Listen, I'm doing my casting prep, so I'm deep in all these
Oh.
interviews and watching VODs and shit. I was like, oh, this is good. I can like rank the players for real.
Bro. All right, whatever. Milk. What are you starting off at?
20.
20.
30.
Whoa. Wait.
31.
32.
Whoa.
All right, am I chilling?
Whoa. Wait, so Sochi's just gonna have himself a milk? He's just betting on the boys.
33.
Whoa, Prestivent
Nice.
enters the equation.
Was that a 34 from Soju?
Yeah,
I-
34.
I'll do 35.
36.
Whoa. All right, I'm out. I can't.
Bro, I'm broke. You can have it. Or
All right,
I'm
going
broke.
once.
Holy fuck.
You know, I feel like this is something I've noticed from Bryce. I feel like he sits on the first few picks usually, and then in the end he just swoops in with like
Value.
the
Depends on
biggest
the
bank
value.
ever.
Yo,
And you just
yo, Peacock, you're blowing up my spot, bro. I need to be able to do this for at least 4 or 5
right,
more fantasy
can
drafts
I-
before someone figures it out.
Can I also point out one thing? Bryce hasn't won one of these yet.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But it is worth noting that oftentimes the consensus after the draft is that I have the best team.
It is true.
yeah,
I
he
have,
just
I
swoops
have,
it with.
I have low rolled some. I have low rolled some fucking events along with my players, but I've had some good
He's
ass
never
teams.
won. He's never won. Just put it that way. He's never won. You always have
It's
a
true.
chance. You always have a chance. Okay.
It's true.
Where were we at?
Okay, it was 36 for milk, right?
36 for milk from Soju.
Was
Going
it,
once.
was it 36 or 35?
36. 35. It was. I'm down for 35.
35.
I think it was
Wait, yeah, it was
35.
36
I think
because
it
I was willing to
I
go.
think- I think
I was
Peacock
willing to go
was
20.
35 or 36,
It's 36,
Soju.
it's
Soju.
36.
Yeah, I was willing to go
35 or
20.
36, bro.
It was 36.
It's 36, I'm pretty sure.
Soju?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I was
it's
willing to go
36.
20.
It's 36. 36, thank you. Going once, going twice, and it's sold to Soju. Soju and milk united again. Wow.
Love it.
I love that, actually. What a great team. It's not even my team. All right, we have Soju back on the list.
Also, wait, hold on. Also on TR, why is his name full caps? And here, why is it full caps?
I have no idea.
Is that what he submitted in the form or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's how he feels in the form. Types of all caps.
Yeah, we copied this directly from. So.
Oh, okay. Because like dish soap and Setsuko still have like the weird E and the weird I,
Yeah.
and like inviting them is so annoying.
We copied it from there.
Okay, Soji, you're up to nominate somebody.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's me. All right.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How much money do I? Wait, how much money do I have left?
You have
29?
$29.
Bro, I'm broke.
You are broke.
You are broke.
Wait, what?
Time to stream.
Okay. All right. I'll nominate Prestivent.
For how
Love it.
much?
How much? 15.
15. All right. Prestivent. All right. I'll put a Prestivent for 16.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, but before I bet, if I just submit a bet, can you just let me have it?
No, I tell you what.
Sure, man. Sure.
I won't beat you up on yourself. So if I will go as high as my sheet has for you, but I won't go over that.
Okay, how much was it?
17.
We're still pretty low, my dude.
18.
19.
What? Does everyone want P-God?
20.
Wait, what happens if I have $0? Am I just doomed?
You are not allowed to bid, so you have to have $1 left for your other players. So.
Oh, okay.
So you
You
can
need
only
at least
$27
$3
right now
left.
because you need to
Yeah.
pay one for each of the rest.
So I can't. So like, but then like, let's say at the end, like you guys nominate for me and I have to buy them.
No, what happens is we nominate and then you can't outbid us. So you have to wait for it to be your turn to nominate, and then you get to nominate someone for $1, and you have to hope no one outbids you. And if someone outbids you, then you can't get them, and then you have to wait for your next nomination round. So you don't want, you do not want to only have
No, what's that? What's that?
financial
That's a bad
situation.
idea.
Wait, how much money is left?
It's 20 to me right now.
Okay, I'll sit. I have to. I'm broke. All right. Gosh.
Prestivent?
21.
22.
Bro, Press Stocks
Wait,
was so expensive.
I'm not cheating. Oh wait, I can't
No,
show.
don't show me.
Yeah, my bad.
I
my
have
bad.
integrity.
I have not gone over my number yet.
Okay. 23.
All right, you're yours. I had you at 22.
All right, 23 for Prestivent. I kind of want Prestivent to have himself as well, but
Yeah, I do too, for sure.
I'm pretty sure that's a steal.
I think it's good value. I think it's. Good
I'm
value.
just broke.
all right, Prestivent.
Oh, dish soap.
Ooh,
For
what are you starting off?
how much do I have left?
You have $32.
Yeah, dish soap for more than you have left.
Okay,
bro.
30.
32.
Oh, wait, 30.
Wait.
Oh,
I can't
27.
believe dish soap went for
it's
that.
just
Ah!
myself and Bryce.
bro.
33.
34.
27.
35.
36.
Bro.
37.
Let's see here. I would still have. I would get to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. You can have 37.
37 for dish soap. I'm actually really happy with
Is
that.
Bryce about to just get everyone for free? Like, what's
I'm
going
telling
on
you,
here?
every time I watch this, Bryce just comes in as Jeff Bezos in the last second, just like, oh, let me get him for like $2, $1, and like they're all worth like $20 each.
Yeah, I want to remind you again, Bryce has never won these drafts despite having put himself in this position.
I've won the draft. I just haven't won the draft.
Yes, okay, so he has not won the draft yet. I'm really happy with my picks, though. Okay, anyways, I'm next on the list. Let's start off with Robin. I'm going with Robin, and I'm going to start off at like 12.
13.
15.
15.
I don't understand. I'm just broke. Can we redo this draft? I'm broke.
You know,
How can you just get Robin for 15 or like whatever amount? Like what is like
Listen,
what?
I did not make all you guys spin like drunken
Oh.
sailors on the first 6 picks. If you guys want to give me Robin 15, I'm
What's
down.
wrong with my value? I think I got pretty good value.
Yeah. Let's see how it all plays out.
All right.
Oh, it wasn't Bryce that yoinked him or
Robin
Yeah,
for
oh.
I get for
15.
15.
Going once. Prestivent or
Okay.
Soju?
So you're telling me we can't contest anyone for greater than 27?
Correct.
Third.
Robin,
Oh,
Robin
my.
going for 15 going twice. Soju, Prestivent?
That's the steal of the draft.
Oh,
Oh my god.
All right, sold. That is
All right,
sold.
sold.
Wow,
Bryce
Robin
has
for
gotten
15.
Robin
Yes.
for 15.
Yeah.
I'm too poor.
I don't know, man. I feel like you had $29. You had $27 you could have used there.
Why did I spend 35 on myself? Like what even is this?
Oh my god, this is too fun.
All right, Bryce, you're up next for offering.
Okay, I get to offer next.
Mhm.
I get to offer next. Let's see here. I think I want to do. Setsuko for 15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20.
21.
Mike was counting his pennies. The pennies left.
No, I don't think I actually no
might as
I
well
heard the fucking
You might as well.
this guy was shaking when he said 20. Like he doesn't even I think he went over his limit.
Oh, I didn't. You want to bet? You want? We can have a side bet on. We can have a side bet on that.
No.
If it's more
Oh,
than this
never
number
mind.
on this sheet, then
Wait, so if I go 21, are you gonna go 22 or no?
You can't
there
say
is only one way to find out, my guy. But to be honest with you, draft strategy wise, you should spend all your money left on one player basically, because there's no way you're gonna find multiple value.
All right, let me see who I want to bet on. Give me a sec.
All right, so we're at 20
Wait.
on Setsuko.
Yep.
You put okay, I'll go 21.
Anyone else entering? Because I'm good.
Oh, Setsuko for 21 going once.
Okay, that is a steal. That is actually a fucking giga
Setsuko
steal.
Oh, you have to cross out
21.
Robin too.
Oh, huh?
Robin.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys lost.
No, I did right here.
Up on the right.
Oh, right, crossed out.
Yeah. Anyone?
once,
Is anyone going 22 or
Going
is he gone?
twice. All right, Setsuko to Soju for 21.
How do I only have $30 left?
I'm at like sub 10.
What?
He got-
45 for
you spent
socks.
45 on socks,
45
bro.
for socks.
No, but trust me, if I like,
You bought a player and a half, which socks is
But
a
if-
player and a half, but
if I were to bet on like the best player going into the tournament, I would do socks. So I think this 45 is justified. I don't know about this 23 on myself. is what I'm like questioning.
Oh man! All right. Who proposed? Is it you?
I did. Yeah.
So Soju, you're on. you're on deck. Propose.
The max you can bid is $7.
I think 23 for you is good value. I honestly think it's fine.
21 for Setsuko is really good value.
It's really good value.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the strat here? Am I supposed to like pick someone that's high value, or am I supposed to pick someone that's low
You
value?
basically pick who you want us three to bid on because you're not gonna really get them.
I mean,
I'm
or-
broke.
no.
All
Actually,
right.
the strategy is you could try to throw out a value pick that you like that you don't think we will want, right? You could like do that and hope that we want to save
Oh.
our money, or you can throw out people for us to waste money on. Either are viable strategy.
if you think you see somebody that
Okay. Okay, can I get Sully for 1?
That's a good bid. That's a good
Solely
bid.
TFT
That's
for
actually a
one.
really good bid.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Sully for 1.
I'll take him for 2.
Nice.
Bro.
Nice.
Run them up. Run them up.
Nice.
Run 'em up.
This is good.
Wait,
This
how
is-
much?
This is. You can go up to 7. 7 is the max you can bid, and then that means you're stuck on a $1 player at the end.
Wait, what did Preston vote on?
2.
Two.
$2.
How'd you already forget?
Okay, wait, the thing is, if I bet 3 and then I have, what, $5 left?
Yes.
Can $5 even buy me anything, or is that basically 0?
I mean, you
Well,
bought
you're
Sully for
currently
3.
bidding
You're
on
basically
Sully for
0.
2, so it's
Yeah.
yes, it can.
Like
buy
people
you
are thinking right now about team slots, not whether or not Sully's worth 2.
Oh, so I have 2. Okay. Oh!
It clicked.
Now he really wants to be.
Yeah, now he does need to redo the draft.
Oh, fuck. Wait, I don't want to nominate Sully yet then.
Okay. So then
Wait, can
you-
we cancel this bet?
No.
No. Actually, it's better because Pessimint already bet for 2.
Yeah, he's bid for 2.
So you
Yeah, I
don't
put- I
have to
put
do
2.
anything, and Pessimint just gets.
I'm down to take it for 2. I only have $30 left between 3 people.
Yeah, you have to get some value picks. So if you like them, you take them for sure.
All right, Soju is out. Pessimint getting Sully TFT for 2.
Wait. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Going
Hold on.
once.
No. Wait. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Pessimint gets Sully TFT for $2. Going twice.
I'll
And
do-
it's sold.
I'll do.
to
No.
Okay, you got it.
Three.
You got it.
All right.
3? Wait, did he say 3?
Yeah, he said 3.
Okay, fine. You can have it.
Oh, okay. So you get some.
Soju gets Sully TFT for $3.
$5 left.
$5.
Huh?
Big spender. All right, Prestivent, you're next to offer someone.
Okay, I prefer if you guys don't bid on this one. Asa for 10.
Asa for 20.
Ace of 10. All right.
The fact that you didn't start with your remaining is like embarrassing.
Asa for
said-
20, 21,
Oh,
Ace of
Ace of
22.
21.
25,
26.
27.
28.
Can I just go all in on him? How much do I have?
That's
How much
$31.
No.
Okay,
you-
$30.
Yeah, you have to bid $30 is the most.
30.
Oh.
Okay, I'd take him for 31. I just wanted to see if you were going to use your whole budget, but you were never
Oh,
getting
right,
Asa.
yeah,
ever.
sorry.
There's no way I would give you Asa.
Ah!
Gets-
Bro, no one can even contest that. We're all broke. I'm the second richest somehow.
Yeah, you are. So congrats to Bryce for another high value draft. That, in my opinion,
31,
Oh,
because he
sorry,
bid 30.
You're right. Okay,
This always happens.
that's me next. I'm going to offer up, Pocky Gum.
5.
I start off at
5.
I
Yeah,
thought
okay, you can have him then.
15 for Pocky Gum.
16.
Bro.
17.
18. Yo, Robin just showed up. Robin, you're the steal of the draft, bud.
19.
20.
20, 21,
2.
23,
4.
25.
Wait, who's even getting offered right now?
Pocky Gum.
Pocky.
Oh, sorry, I should write that in
Oh.
the chat.
Oh, okay.
President is also still clear. President, you have more money than I do, so.
Yeah.
Wait, President, you're about to be the richest.
Yeah,
You're
I
bing
know.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm about to swoop in like Bezos.
What are we at? We're at 25.
25, yeah.
26.
26. All right. I'm President. Do you want to bid up Pocket more than 26?
I'll pass.
This is a strategic pass.
Every pass should be a strategic pass. I guess sometimes it's forced out of your equation though, because you don't have money. 26. Sure. I'll let you have it for 26.
Okay, my team is cracked. No,
Your team is very cracked, but it depends.
Yeah, but you're
on
broke.
If Pacquiao's feeling physically better, which I hope he is,
he is. He is. He's
and
already turning up.
yeah, whether or not Robin, is
Robin
able
at
to
15 is
outperform $15, Bryce.
Robin is undercosted by like $10. Like Robin is like crazy value. Pocky and Ace are both cheap too.
Yeah, but it's like cheap relative to how much money we have. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, totally. I know why it happened. It's just
Okay, Bryce, you're up next.
Wait, you still have $28? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's your team, and you still have $28.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
is. I put Rain for 10.
I'll go 15 on Rain. Wow, you guys really don't think Rain is worth more than 15?
Oh, I know Rain's worth more than 15. I'm just not sure it's strategically correct for me to bid more.
Okay. Wow,
Same.
that's- What a line to tell him that he just wants to pass. You can just say pass, bro.
No, I'm not sure yet. I'm just saying I know Rain is worth more than 15.
5.
5.
Hey.
I'm out.
All right.
P God, are you in?
I'll pass.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's really good value.
That's really good value for me. Finally, I made a good move. Woohoo! All right. Bryce, you're up. Wait, did you offer Rain Explosion?
I did.
Oh, okay. Soju, you're up. You have to offer someone for $1 to $5.
All right, Goobums for 5.
Goobums for 6.
7.
10.
You know, we told him last night what his value is going to be. 12. You have to leave it there. You have to leave it there because we all agreed last night.
Oh, we all agreed last night Goobums can't be more than 12.
He went for 4 2 drafts ago. He went for 8 last draft, so 12 seems reasonable.
13.
Whoa, P God.
I'll just throw in my 15 here, and if you have to take it, you can take it.
16.
Wait. Oh, okay. Did Pigo get it?
17.
18.
Okay, so if he does that,
Hold on.
then I only get to do that. So it's really just who do I want more? It's 18 right now?
Ooh, I like this.
Puts me there.
Bryce is under pressure. Finally.
I just have to pick whether I want. I mean, I can just say it. I just want to pick. I have to. Okay, wait. If I do,
Don't say
wait,
it out loud. No, don't say it loud. Don't say it loud.
do that. Well, he will always.
No, you're highlighting names that they might not see.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
think-
I see every
No,
name.
no.
Yeah.
Sometimes. What are you talking about, Bryce? The reason he didn't even he actually literally didn't even see Goobums last draft.
Okay, so
Oh.
it's 8. I didn't. That's true. But in fairness, it's because I wasn't working off of this sheet because I couldn't see it on my screen, so I had a different one which didn't have Goobums on the list because it was my power ranking. Okay, it's 18 right now. Andrew, you got this? Are you good? Are we peak form?
No, he told me that
Don't-
he
don't
sucks right now.
outside.
Trust
no,
me.
No, Andrew, do you?
What
He
is
told me
this?
he
This
sucks.
is
He
for
told me he
first stream
sucks.
cheating. Usually you.
Like, trust me. This is. I think I'm overpaying
Okay,
for him.
I want Andrew. 19.
20.
President, you can still go on.
20. So then I do that, and I have that much left. So then I get to pick.
President, please go 22. Go 22. Make sure he has less money than me. Oh, no, not 22. 24.
Hey, don't work together here.
Man, this is close, but I think.
If you go 24 and he goes higher, you'll have more money than him, and I'll have more money than him. And we're bing chilling.
Oh, this is a really tough one because then I get to pick my next one too. It's 20 right now.
That's right.
Okay. I think. Okay, yeah. I'll pass. You can have. You can have him.
Listen, I won.
No, I won.
I got Gooms for $20.
Bro, my team,
How is this even
my
this
Oh
game?
my
Okay,
god! Holy crap!
Okay,
Pete,
I am
Pete,
pretty sure if Goobums were picked first, me and Prestivent would actually be willing to go to like 35.
Listen, I know that's for sure true.
that's true,
To be
but we
clear,
don't
I
have
have
You just get Goobums for 20?
no. The reason why is because now I get Ramblin' for free, and I get to pick my final pick. So I get the next 2 picks of the draft. That's why I did it. So it was Goobums.
Okay, we lost. We lost.
It was
No, that's why I
the
passed on
The
everyone.
question was how much did I want Goobums more than Ramblin', and I think that's a really close call because Ramblin' is also insane right now. I think he's
You
actually
don't get
informed.
to pick for free twice though, because you have to bid 13.
Yeah, I know, but it functionally, right? Like I'm gonna get the next tier,
You
and
get
I don't.
one pick for free. Basically.
Right. Yeah. So okay. So anyway, so you got him. You've got Goobums. Whose nomination is it?
It is
What the fuck?
my nomination.
Okay, go for it.
Sure. I'll just put Ramblin' since Bryce wants to bid on him.
For how much?
For 12.
16.
Okay.
5. Like, bro.
Oh, like okay,
So, like,
I'm down. I'm
but
down
yeah,
to
so-
pool with Michael.
Yeah. So Goobums you got Goobums for 20, but I got.
I'm
Ramblin' for I got
high-key-
Ramblin' for 16 though.
I'm high-key down to just redo this draft. No cap.
You have to wait another regionals,
I
bro.
bet you are, man.
You
I
have
bet
to
you
wait.
are.
I am
another
so poor.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm down for me and Michael just pool for Ramlin. We both get him.
Oh, I did misplay. Fuck, he's right. You had 2 slots left. I paid an extra 1 just for fun, but it actually doesn't impact it. I don't think. But
That's okay. I don't think.
yeah, but he's right. Can I go down to 15 because it's literally just something.
Yeah, that's
I
just-
I wouldn't be
I'm down.
allowed to bid that amount.
And it's relevant because you're more rich than Lil
Okay.
Bro.
Bryce, you offer up.
I offer up. I put up. Oh, it's actually kind of low key interesting.
This is very interesting.
It's like a mind game. Do I want?
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
there's a couple of pretty good value picks right here, and it's of whether or not Bryce thinks I want one or the other.
Exactly. And also, which one do I want? Because it's a little bit of like
That's true.
there's like a bluffing dynamic to this.
Drafting
right?
next
Can
to
I-
each other is so interesting because
Yeah.
we know each other's minds, like who we value super highly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I
God.
think I'm gonna go
This is
with
crazy.
Sag for 13.
Sag for 13.
Yes.
Oh, so it's basically if I want Sag or not.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wasn't thinking about him, so now I'm starting to think differently. Okay. Does Bryce want him, or is he actually is he trying to give it to me? 'Cause
This
he-
is super fun. I'll tell you afterwards, but it was a very interesting, like, kind of game theory moment just now.
okay. I'll let you have Sag for 13.
Okay, I wanted him for what it's worth.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think Sag is maybe the most underrated player in the field.
Okay. It might look really silly, but I know why Bryce thinks this way. All right. Soju, you offer somebody.
Casper,
One to
5.
Who'd you say?
Casper for 5.
Casper for 5. Oh, I'll take Casper for 6.
7.
Bro.
8.
9.
Oh, sure, 10. Basically, if you want to.
I didn't like the sound of that. Sure. 11.
Okay, Prestivent's that's his last bid, so you can have him if you want him for 12.
Do I want Casper?
You
or do I
Dan
want-
just has 2 picks. Home.
Well, he gets to pick one, then
Yeah.
he either gets to pick 2 or Prestivent gets the next pick.
Basically, it's like, do I want Casper or do I want like Kurum? Man, I really want.
And then you also get first
Both.
dibs on the next thing, which
I
is
know
nice.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, I don't, because if I spend 12 here, then Preston gets whoever. he wants.
Right, correct. So you could pass, and then you could
So
pick.
it's
next.
basically, if I want, do you want Kurum or do you want Casper, Preston? That's the big question I need to ask. I think I I think I'll let Preston have Casper.
Okay.
At 12 or for 11, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So nomination order matters now. Who's up to nominate?
Preston's up to nominate.
Okay. So you can only bid on someone for $1, Peacock.
Kurum.
You say Kurum?
Yeah, Kurum.
All right. Kurum for $5. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't matter. $6.
Yeah.
$6.
No, 5. 5 is correct.
All right,
Then you
5.
just get him.
No, Soju can bid for 5.
No, if you
Oh,
bid
you can
5,
bid
he
for
can't
6.
outbid you.
Sorry,
So it's just
yeah,
5. You're
so
good.
5.
So
Okay.
he's yours. And then you get to pick the next. You get to pick the next as well. But nomination. It's your nomination, so you're good. Yeah.
So then I basically pick who I want left. So I get Kurum and I get. Oh man, how is this guy still on the?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go for clear. Let's go.
Oh, that's really interesting. I'm curious who Soju and Pigot are gonna pick.
So I get clear for 11.
You clear for 11. Yep. Yeah, clear Kurum for 5. Clear for 11. That's the funny thing about these drafts is you get to the end of it, it's like
Let's
the dollars.
go.
Like people are gonna look at Robin for 15 and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck happened there?"
Yeah.
Ramblin for 15. Like, how is that possible?
All right, Soju, who do you want?
Let me check LOHS.
Wait, people are already spamming in chat that they think Froden's team is better than my team, and I am blown away by that.
Let's do a poll.
I
let's do a poll.
I
let's do
do
a
not
poll.
think that at all.
I'm really confident in my team.
I think your team is great.
My team is great.
I think your team is great. I think my team is better though.
Wait, so whoever I pick, I just get, right?
Yeah,
Because I have more
because
money.
Yeah.
Preston can't outbid. You can bet $2 to $5. We're just saying $5.
Picot's team is literally BIS.
Socks,
I-
Prestivent, Goobumps, Casper. Pigot has the best team. What do you think about Casper?
I mean,
versus
Pigot
Kurum?
has really good value, actually. Huh?
What do you think about Casper versus Kurum there? That was kind of tough.
I think Casper versus Kurum is a really interesting spot. Yeah,
I think it
agree.
depends on like what I'm valuing.
Yep.
And
If
I
you're
think
gonna-
that Kurum is much more likely to make day 2.
I agree. Or day 3. For
because
that
of
matter,
his
but
average placement. But Casper has a higher high.
I completely agree
Yeah.
with that. But if you're going to take Clear as well, then I think you take one of Clear and
Clear's
Casper.
an
but you don't
upside
want
pick. 'Cause
both.
I have
They're
nothing
both
else.
upside picks.
Yeah, he's an upside pick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just take Amde
Wait.
for 5.
Asa can't? Okay, AMD is insane and definitely was a pick there. I'm surprised you didn't look at AMD in your
No.
spot, actually.
No. So I thought you value Clear and Kurum
Me?
in that, or sorry, like if you were in my spot.
Oh,
you would
yeah,
think
that's
that,
fair. That's
and
super
so that's
fair.
why I thought when you picked Saj, that kind of threw me off.
I think I have AMD slightly higher than Kurum or Clear, though.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Prestivent, you get the final pick. Whoever you want, buddy. Dace, Degree.
I'll take Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
Yes, that's the
Taco
Wokes
Bell
pick.
Wi-Fi.
That is the Wokes pick for sure.
Yes.
Wait, I don't think Taco Bell has played a single fucking in-house. I didn't even he still played the game.
Yes.
That is-
He does, but it's just like I'm pretty sure he's like at least in one trick, and I pick him because it's like I don't think he's gonna get lost if he's if he hits if he's gonna make it, he's gonna make it, but like I don't think he'll like ever get lost.
You know what he said
to
during his
what he
during
plays.
his interview that I thought was really interesting, which is not a leak at all. But he said if they didn't have to balance Dragonmancer around noobs being bad at the game, that he would be like way better, which is totally true. Because he's the best Dragonmancer player on the server, and it was so oppressive and low elo that they just like nerfed it to hell, because like low elo didn't know how to deal with it. Which is very.
That was actually one of our agrees, whether or not that we agree with that philosophy of like balancing around casual play versus challenger play. But
Okay, we got to
Right,
redo the
time.
poll. We got to redo the poll because the poll didn't include the full teams.
what?
They didn't include the full
People
teams.
say Pigot is the best team.
No. They just did it. They did it before the decisions were over.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I actually have the best team. No cap.
I mean, I for sure have the best team.
How can you look at my team and not think my roster is incredibly stacked?
Listen, you guys, I
What?
have 4 players in a tier level that's above anyone else. No one has 4 players in that tier.
you
Right?
have 3 people getting day 1. Relax.
Which people? Which 3? Which 3? Please be on the record about this.
About
Oh,
what?
I'm not gonna say.
No, you have to say. You can't say that and not say who.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say.
No,
it.
you gotta say, bro. Come on.
Oh nah.
Okay, so you think Sag is getting day 1. Which 2 of the 4 of Robin, Asa, Pocky, and Ramblin are being day 1?
Oh wait, is Pocky still sick or no?
Pocky said he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine.
I talked to him this morning, and he said he's fine. I mean, he's still sick, but he's fine.
Oh, like how sick? Like he can't play sick or like?
No, he said.
Or like
No, like he's fine.
chilling.
Like when he said he's fine, I assume he meant he's fine, right?
Oh. Okay, well, there's 2 people getting day 1. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
All right.
Actually, that's not even possible.
Yeah. Look.
Actually,
at
you
my
have
team.
1 person getting day 1.
Yeah.
But I have 0.
And by the way, I think the only person who you think is getting day 1 isn't. You just don't watch him play, so you don't know.
They still said P-God.
Oh no, I think no shade to Robin.
P-God, then Soju, then Bryce, then me? Oh, I definitely do not have the worst team. I can say that for a fact. How do I have the worst
Oh.
team?
I think Robin is getting day 1. I'm not kidding. I watched the stream yesterday. It was not it.
I think Soju has the worst team, but I think you have the second worst. I would take P-God's team over yours, I think. Maybe not, actually.
I think it's close. I think
It's close. That's close. Soju has the worst team.
But I think you're around the same as us as well.
Oh.
I think it's because I think you're overvaluing Sag. And here's me to say, but I think you're slightly overrating Ramblin. Just slightly.
Oh, I don't think I'm overrating Ramblin.
I know. You're really high on him, and it's fine. I still think highly Ramblin. I think he's one of the most likely people to top 8 and go to day 3 and play for Worlds. I'm just saying that I think you're slightly overrating him because you're raving about it, and I just feel like.
Oh, look. At the end of the day, I think people have forgotten how good Ramblin is at the game because I think he's hated set 7 the entire time.
That's true.
And so he's never played a good tournament in set 7. And it is regionals. I've asked about his prep, and I think that he is prepped at a level where he's just too good.
Yes.
And I also
understand
think,
that.
Anyway,
I worry that's his happy situation.
Yeah, I don't think it's an happy situation at all. Because Ramblin has been there before and performs really well on the stage.
I mean, that's also totally fair. I'm
Yeah.
saying like I just think that I hope the best for Ramblin. I hope he pops off. I just think that you're like gassing yourself up so much because you think so highly of your team.
Yeah, that's fair. I do. I got exactly the team I wanted. Maybe I'll be completely wrong though. How about that?
Anyway, you got a little peek behind the curtain of how Bryce and I argue all the time about TFT.
Wait, I have a question. Is it possible to like
That's been
offer
our
a
fantasy
trade?
draft?
Yeah, you can offer a trade for sure.
Okay, Dan. I'm willing to trade you Toggle Wi-Fi for Clear.
All right, I'm down to trade Amde for Asa.
Okay, to each of you, I will trade Talkable Wi-Fi for Clear, Ramblin, Sag, Amde, Setsuko.
You realize that any of us could have picked Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'll give you.
I'm just letting you guys if you guys decide you guys want to change your mind.
Wait, you're trying to lose Taco Bell Wi-Fi?
Oh no, I'm not trying. It's not that I'm trying to lose. Okay, it's either lose Toggle Wi-Fi for Degree or try and grab one of your guys' picks.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
down.
willing to lose Setsuko and Sully for Taco Bell Wi-Fi and Goobums.
So you're offering.
Hell no.
Wait, I think that's actually a pretty fair
you
trade.
offered-
Okay, but the thing is, I'm down to put like my money on Goobums.
Yeah, I think that is a kind of a fair trade. That was an interesting trade offer.
It's just RNG. It's actually just luck.
Yeah, let's be honest. After all this, it's the highest RNG regionals we've ever played.
I'll trade Setsuko and Amde
For Casper and Taco.
for Ramblin and Sag.
Wait, Ramblin and Sag for who?
For Setsuko and Amde.
No, I'm good. No.
Wait, what about Casper and Taco for Setsuko and Amde?
Casper and who?
And Taco Bell.
For who?
For Setsuko and Amde.
This guy offered you.
Bro, you're offering $12 for 21?
Yeah,
like,
so
huh?
just trying
Okay,
to
no,
fair
but-
trades, and P God's like, hey, what if I gave
Look
you
at these fucking trades.
Okay.
a
Like, hello?
nickel and you gave me $10?
Okay, for Setsuko and Sully.
Dude, Prestivent thinks he's playing like easy mode on
Setsuko and Sully for who? Bro, you can't have Setsuko when you're offering.
Yeah.
Huh?
P God, look at the dollar values. If they don't roughly equate, then it's probably not a fair offer.
Bro. Okay. Taco Bell for Kurum. They're both pretty close to each other in cost.
Dan, he offered Taco Bell for Kurum.
5x, pretty close.
They're both pretty close.
I'm good, man.
No.
I'm good.
Kurum,
Okay, you know, I'm actually satisfied with my team. I'm actually pretty sure you guys don't fucking know. My team's actually kind of cracked.
it's regionals. It's what's so fun. All these players who got drafted are good.
Oh, not your
Actually,
team.
I don't know anything about Taco Bell. I have no idea if Taco Bell is good or not. But the other
That's the thing. I don't either.
Yeah.
But I just took it for fun.
Yeah.
for fun.
All right.
Okay. Time to wrap it up.
Time to wrap it up.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you
wait,
so
I'll do-
much,
I'll do,
everyone who tuned
wait,
in.
wait,
Let's
wait.
just do a couple of like.
Wait,
announcements.
Soji wants to do one more trade offer. Dan's audio isn't
My
working.
audio's not working. But
So,
what is
what
it?
was your
Oh.
trade offer? What was your trade offer?
Oh, I'll take Taco Bell Wi-Fi and socks, and you can have
Oh,
Omde and.
There's
And
no.
your pick.
There's literally
Don't
no
even
two
finish-
players.
don't even finish
Yeah,
that.
just
Don't
go-
even finish
just go-
that.
Yeah, we're done with
Okay.
the show.
All right, fine.
He offered.
Okay.
He offered a trade for socks, man. Like that's not working. Socks is worth a player and a half.
All
Well, I spent
in case,
half my net worth on
You
them.
didn't know regional finals for North America start tomorrow. Bryce and myself will be casting alongside Admirable Crowan. There'll be another duo, and we have Casanova hosting again. They're gonna crush it. We have a lot of cool stuff filmed. We did another caster fantasy draft. It's nowhere near as sweaty and chaotic and unprofessional. It's much more dressed up, but hope you enjoy it. We filmed a lot of cool stuff. And the second announcement is we started a fan house page for all of our content. You know, the newsletter that we release lately. Hope you've been enjoying that. The podcast, our power rankings, even our fantasy draft results. We'll probably post it all there. We just felt like sending you to 6 different websites to follow our content was a little bit too much. And someone told me Fan House is better than Patreon right now because Patreon sucks.
And Dan's semi nudes are going to be available for our highest tiers of subscription.
Yeah, that's
And-
the private wall.
Yeah, and for anyone who's wondering, just to put this on the record, I get no credit for the newsletter. Dan does 99% of the newsletter, and then I like copy edited it. Maybe I occasionally give him an idea, but like that is all Dan, and it's great content. So I make sure he gets all the love for that.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even pay him to say that. All right, but that's it.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. There's one more thing.
Oh, wait, I didn't add it. Okay,
There's actually two more things. Okay,
Yeah, stall.
so while I'm stalling, we had someone in the background who was helping us with some of the logistics, posting things on Reddit and Twitter, like uploading the videos to YouTube and on the podcast platforms. And we've also been looking for an editor for this. Quite frankly, it's just like a lot of extra time for us, but for specifically for Dan, he's like a one-man production army and does a lot of this. So if there's anyone out there from the TFT community who's passionate about this show at all and wants to help out, we're happy to make it a paid position. It's not going to be like a crazy amount, but we'll give you like a reasonable amount per hour. Obviously, the editor is different. That's like a technical job. But if there's anyone else out there who wants to help out with this, we'd really appreciate it. Just shoot us a DM on Don't Talk If You Don't Know on Twitter, or one of us personally.
Yeah, we need help.
all fine.
Clearly, I'm doing all this
Yeah.
and kind of juggling. I can't even really participate in the show sometimes, and sometimes the audio even breaks. So if you know an editor or somebody that wants to kind of contribute to us, let
Or
us know.
live production, like we've talked about having
Or live
someone who actually like runs the show because Dan has to do it all, which is really hard. So if there's someone who has that skill and wants to help out, like we're just trying to make this better, but I think we're basically at our cap of how much
we're
we
capped
can do
out.
this without
We're capped
support.
out. Yeah, more Doug. Bail us out. The last thing is something I accidentally showed before Bryce was able to hype it up. But something big is coming to TFT. Something huge is coming to all the competitive TFT fans. You better watch regionals because maybe you'll find out what it is.
Yeah, this is an announcement of an announcement.
Yeah.
And the fact that this announcement has not leaked yet is a TFT Christmas miracle. I never thought we would get here. I honestly can't believe it. I'm so proud of all of you
Yep.
for not leaking this shit.
P God, hold on for three more days.
Seriously,
Three
use
more days.
Just
Hang
focus
on.
on regionals. So make sure you watch regionals through the end. There's going to be a great winners interview with whoever wins. And after the winners interview, we're going to do a big announcement of some fun things that are upcoming for TFT. So make sure you stay tuned and check it out.
Can't wait. Can't wait. All right. That brings us to the end of the show. Oh my God, I switched scenes. I really hope it works. But if it doesn't, too bad. Let's get some final words and thoughts. Prestivent, start us off, buddy.
Thanks for having me. This was super fun. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I pop off original. I hope.
Me too, buddy.
That's awesome. Soju.
Huh? What's up? Wait, what?
Last words, final thoughts.
Oh, I think I'm the second best player going into this tournament. Maybe third. I'm gonna win regionals this set.
Sick.
Awesome. That's great. Bryce?
This was super fun. It was wonderful to farm all of you in a fantasy draft again. At the very least, I got my team. So if I go down in this fantasy draft, then it's because I suck at an analysis of TFT, which low-key I probably do, because analyzing TFT is like fucking impossible. And I got a full-time job and a kid, and so it's like not easy to watch all you and like keep up to date. But I try, and I have so much fun trying. I am so genuinely excited for regionals. It's my favorite time of the year. It's like so fun. So I can't wait to get into the games tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been a really fun time. My final words is I hope you enjoyed regionals. We put a lot of effort into it as talent, and the studios, the Wisdom folks are fantastic. They took good care of us. And also, to check out our next episode, we're probably going to be doing a Worlds preview. It'll be more international. We're probably going to do it like Summoning Insight, have guests from different regions pop in, talk about their players. We'll see who North America is sending. So that's the next time we're going to be online for the podcast. And of course, we'll try to do some newsletter updates in between. But that does it for this episode of DTIYDK. Follow us on Fanhouse, fanhouse.app/DTIYDK. And we'll see you next time for more TFT action. Peace.